All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Iowa State basketball, and we are pretty much beginning the 16th season as a coach. If I remember right, I think I can go in there. Yep, so it's been a hell of a ride going through this. This will be, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be my 7th season as the head coach for Iowa State. We are 3-time back-to-back national champions. And, of course, we're 3-0 already and trying to keep up our current home streak of 53 games plus. We face Bradley, who should be pretty easy. We might be able to... Ooh, they got their own Wilson, although he's not nearly as good as I am. So I believe this will probably be pretty quick. We'll see. There we go. I think the alternate, the alternate's more of an away thing. So we'll go ahead and leave that as it is.
Get ready for college hoops.
You wish your copy still worked. I kind of wish I could get, like, I don't know, maybe it'll be better once I upgrade my computer system.
Hi there, everyone.
I kind of got some big purchase. I kind of got at least one big purchase that's a little bit more pressing, but once I get through that, then I can worry about smaller things. Speaking of, it's been a very long week, and of course, I'm even though I had like a 6-day weekend, it was still a very long weekend. It seems like a mismatch. Oh, they seem to realize that. Doesn't matter. Is that Cox? Okay. So, yeah, we do have Cox, I believe, is hurt, but I don't believe he's out, so that's good. Oh. I was ready to use dribble stick, and then, yeah, there's no dribble stick in this game.
Beats it down low. Lee has it right.
There you go.
That last shot netted for 3. Even against an
30-80 time. I don't know what I'm going to get. If I can get something in the 2000s, someone trying to unload the 2000 series card that they paid for pretty cheap, that would be cool. I still think people are going to try to get a pretty penny off of that, considering a lot of those people spent some serious money on those cards. Jesus, we're just nailing the threes today. But yeah, I think a big part of it will be getting a nice processor. I mean, my processor's pretty okay, but I think memory card's going to be a big thing, because like 16 gigs of memory, I don't think it hits it so much, but I want to at least double it. I want to at least have double next time around. So we'll see what happens. I'm not too worried about my computer upgrade at this point, but I mean, I am kind of sort of with the computer upgrade, even with the computer I have now, I am kind of sort of able to play the PS3 version emulated of this, so that's cool.
Slides in with a soft finger roll. By 9.
I was thinking, man, we're kicking their ass, and I'm like, oh yeah, we are quite a bit better than them. So this might be a relatively quick game.
Corrals the miss inside.
This obviously isn't the way they wanted to start the game, Vern. They're already forcing themselves into a catch-up.
All right. 1660. Yo, I'm at a 1050 Ti right now, and that's just because I was able to get my hands on it for kind of cheap. Otherwise, I had been literally up until a couple weeks ago running a 970. So,
bounced off the front rim by Theus. Vasquez, way up.
But yeah,
that's the shot you work for, Bill. Even though he's not their number one option,
oop.
The defense will have to show some respect.
Dude, we are just unbelievably just destroying right now.
Goes up. Great finish.
There you go. There you go. They got something.
By 11.
Doesn't matter. Keep the pace high.
Backs down. Throws it up. The three was drained by Lee. They lead 18-4. They're going to double team him. The Braves take their first time out of the game.
There we go. Hey, what's up? Let's keep defense up. Let's make sure they don't. Right now, we're not having a problem sinking shots. Really? You're taking Lee out for Borchardt? I mean, I get it, but Lee's been on fire right now.
Bender inbounds the ball. Joseph hands it off. Theus from 18 feet away buries it. And they're now behind by 12. Cox brings it up the floor.
There you go.
Leads him with the pass. Left wing behind the arc.
Oh, see, immediately we end up missing our first. Jesus.
The big guy has spoken.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Dishes it to the left.
Yeah, a bit more pressing matters as far as my money is concerned right now. But once all that's sort of taken care of and I'm settled in with that, then I can think about what my next big purchase is going to be, which more than likely is going to be like power tools and wood, because I'd like to build myself a new desk, maybe a bookshelf.
For three.
There you go.
They're now up by 13. Puts it up, hits the quick shot.
Let's go.
They're
just
now up by
demolish
15.
them. What team am I facing? Bradley. I was kind of able to get NCAA Football 14 to work. Once I got in-game though, it got really, it pretty much froze on me. So that's all right. It really helped. Getting a slightly better graphics card helped, and I think what was even more helpful was getting Windows 10 installed. So having like Vulkan and all that crap starting in was a big help.
Has it right wing. The crossover. Bender releases. Misses the three-pointer. The D wasn't too worried about that one. Gave him room to get it off.
Mainly because they prefer the long three over him driving it in.
Takes it up. Can't convert.
There you go.
But he'll go to the line for two.
Did you try the mod out yet? I have not. I had a rough enough time even trying to get it to...
Cox goes up. Both teams
even trying to get the game running. So like if I figure out how to maybe get it working on my actual PS3 console, I could probably do it, but other than that I haven't really tried it.
Head to the bench.
Coach Wilson saw something out there he didn't like, and he
let's
called
keep
for
working on
timeout.
defense.
He wants to make sure that everyone is working
keep the
together
pressure
out
high
there.
on that.
Bender inbounds the ball.
I'll be honest, as far as like when I had like free time this weekend in between signing papers and making calls and all that sort of jazz, I was making courts and stuff for NBA.
Vasquez backs in.
There you go. There you go.
By 18.
So that now that I've got kind of the court making process down on NBA 2K14,
Joseph.
I kind of went ham on making a bunch for my my current series for Twitch, so that I could kind of change some things out. I got a scoreboard I really like. I got some courts. I kind of started thinking better about using like the bubble mod or some of the other things, just because I'm like, I mean, it'd be kind of nice to just have people. That's not what I wanted to do.
Lee gets the board inside.
Easy call on that one. It was pretty obvious he got hit on the release.
He can't get the
No.
Good on number 2.
There we go.
Sanchez
But I mean, I started my new. I guess it's not new. It's a new job, but it's like a job I kind of sort of was doing. I feel weird in saying a new job because it makes you think like you're changing your full like career and stuff around. It's like I've been working for the same company for almost 12 years now,
Vasquez
but
takes a three.
since I was
On the money.
19.
They just keep rolling. 16 unanswered.
But it's a different
Dishes to
area
left
to
wing.
work in.
It's deflected, but it's retrieved.
And more
by Pierce.
importantly, I have
Peterson
weekends off again.
with the shot.
And it's daytime
The
hours, so I'm not
three-pointer was no
working
good
until
by
midnight
Bender.
and doing
The
2 and
Cyclones
3 a.m.
have been
streams
lights
anymore.
out from beyond the arc. Lee pulls the
Even
trigger.
though it's a little
Off
bit
target
later,
from
like,
16
10
feet.
p.m. now.
But they're still out in front by 22. Lead
Digging the
pass
new job.
up
It's
right.
not bad.
That basket came out
It's a hell of a
by
lot less
Pierce.
physical
The
work, I'll
Cyclones
tell you that
will
much.
take their first time out. Both teams are going to make some substitutions. Ball inbounds the ball. Just over 6 minutes left in the half. Clement hands it
You know,
off.
there's things that it's like, oh man, you know, I don't get to listen to
Takes it
like
up.
music or podcasts so
Pulled
much
in by
anymore
Joseph.
because I kind of
They're
have to
still up 20.
keep an ear open a little
Ball.
bit for you know, people or questions of the phone or something like that. But I mean, other than that, yeah,
Catches it
it's
on
kind of
the free
nice
throw
just
line.
not
No good on that last shot by Wong.
just you know,
Lead pass down low.
being able to
It's
take your time on
one-on-one.
things and
McDade goes up.
No.
It's blocked.
There we go.
Phenomenal hops help him get a lot of shots.
He also has
Fair bit of
great instincts,
downtime,
a
too.
nose for the ball, and a
Which I
feel
kinda
for
knew
meeting the
coming in.
shooter's release point.
From deep, the shot was
Hey.
good by Clement. He's 2 for 2 from three-point range.
I didn't even mean to do that, but I'll take it. Oh my God.
What an explosive
Oh, I'm
finish
ready.
to that
I'm
one.
ready to have this done by the end of the first half. Holy shit!
Protect your teammate.
Holy shit! Let's go.
Joseph inbounds the ball.
The student section is going ballistic, Vern. Listen to these
Damn.
kids.
Those
All right, I'm
fans
getting
are a
greedy.
special group, Bill. They get way into it.
Coach Wilson is going to let his team have it. He just can't be happy.
Just sitting here thinking, it's like this thing's still an MOP, right? Because I changed it, and is that like the real difference in you know, if you're really going hard, is that the real difference
Skips it to the
in
wing.
skill level in this game?
One-on-one.
Is it like you really do tend to feel the difference a lot
The
in
Cyclones have got a nice lead.
in skill
Goes up,
levels between
powered
teams?
down.
Jesus,
They're ahead, 43 to
we're making
14.
all of our guys look like
Doubled up.
stars today.
Sanchez bounces it to the baseline. McDade right in the bottom of the bucket. And they're now down by 27.
27-point game right
Ball
now.
backs him down. Hands it off. Dumps it down low.
Jesus.
Sanchez
Maybe you're a master
inbounds
at the
ball.
game. I mean, I guess after 16 seasons into the game, if I hadn't gotten a handle on how the game plays at this
Joseph.
point, I guess that'd be more sad than anything.
Peterson
Even though a
beats it
lot
to
of
the right
times I
wing.
don't run the basic shit like pick and rolls and, you know, any real plays or anything like that. It just tends to be kind of
Make him think about that shot.
schoolyard passing the ball
Takes
around.
it up.
Oh,
Tries to
damn it.
drop
I knew I
in,
held
but
on
it
to
won't
that too
go.
long.
But they're
Bradley
still out in
ever
front
do to
by
you?
29.
I get picked by
Leads it in.
someone who wanted me to
Sanchez
face him.
connects with the leaner inside.
Someone wanted me to face him, and I was
Still
like,
down
all
by
right.
27. Goes up. Snatched
Nope.
inside by Ellerby.
A little too aggressive right there. I like that he's not afraid to be physical, but that was too much.
I think it was Panda. I hope he comes in like right after the game. And he's just like, "Whoa, you already played the game?" Yeah, I kicked their ass so bad in the first half that I just skipped through the second half. There's no use.
Inbounds the
I was
ball.
up by too
They're
much.
Bringing the double team. Theus passes it up court. Bender takes the shot. No luck on the three-point attempt. The Cyclones have been lights out from beyond the arc.
Yeah, no shit. We've been lights out. We've been lights out everywhere.
The last layup was dropped in by Ellerby.
I know he's not even here to see this absolute thrashing.
Left wing.
This is a long way from the first time I played this, and I think I lost like 93-28 or something like that.
McDade.
I forget how
from
badly I
about
lost in my
19
very
feet,
first game.
Gets it to fall. He's got 4. The Cyclones with a comfortable lead. Passes to
Comfortable
the top
lead
of
is
the
a good
key.
way to put it. Oh, I saw that was off balance.
But they're still
You
up
know, it
by
was off
28.
center.
Bold pass. Shoots the turnaround. Snatched.
Really?
There's
Really?
no arguing that call. He definitely got hanged.
The Cyclones are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
Dumb. Well, just for that 3-point play, I'm going to have to drop like 10 on you now.
Short rest. Mansurez inbounds the ball. 2:21
Let's go.
left in the first half.
Let's go.
Passes left wing. Borchard gets it out left. Forte fires.
Really?
Mansurez snatches
Really?
it down inside.
That's what I call
Oh,
a
man.
little intimidation.
Didn't go
They
up
turned down their
strong
hack
enough, and
machine
you
now.
saw the
Jesus.
result. Knocked loose, but it's recovered by McDade.
Oh, my God. We still couldn't make him pay for that.
No good on the three by Gerald. Bradley has been on the losing end of the rebound battle. And Tracy is near their bench with a report.
Coach Wilson.
What? What the hell did he hit? What the hell? Oh, my
But
God.
I'm getting very tired of seeing us getting killed on the board.
Aren't they in the Missouri Valley? Yeah, they'll be
scrambling to
fine.
the chalkboard, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy.
What in the absolute shit is this? I was just pouring it on, and now in the last like minute and a half, I haven't been able to get anything going. Now they got to slow down the pace.
Borchard pulls it in.
Yeah, you're not slowing down the pace on
First
me.
half.
When a
Screw
shot
that.
like that comes around, you've got to
I'm just posterizing their players too.
Here comes the double
All right,
team.
we're gonna force them to do something with this.
Dishes, right block. Wong shoots from the post, gets the bucket. They now trail by 25.
I'm telling you, I'm making you play my pace.
By Ellerby.
We're gonna put some points in.
By 27.
That's probably a big part of it too.
They're going to double team.
I'm forcing you to play my pace. You're not gonna sit there and dawdle around with the ball. You're gonna get rid of it. You're gonna get swiped. Whoops.
Theus passes to the baseline. Forte
There you go.
yanks it down inside. Leads him with the pass. McFadden raises up.
Ah,
Head
damn
into
it.
the break with the score 52.
Well, it's 27 points still, so that's still absolutely. I think that's still worth breaking out of here. You usually do 30, but we've been destroying them so damn badly. I feel comfortable with just letting it go. There you go. That was a nice, easy game. All right. Move that to 89-5 and move the streak up to 54 games. And just like that, we're on the road. I already did my I should have already done my recruiting for this week, right? Okay. Yeah, we definitely did that already. All right. And that is at St. John, so we are not doing that one. Let's go ahead and sim that. There you go. Nope. 7-6. He was 7-3, but yeah, absolutely. And I think he was the first guy. I think he was on that first draft class that I have for NBA 2K8. I still need to kind of get going on some of those guys. All right, 5-0, number 10, recruiting. Get our recruits ready. Why do I have a 2-star world one? Is it the idea that maybe he'll be better as a senior? Oh well, why not? I might as well stick with what I have, right? Oh yeah. All right, at least two of them, probably. Yeah, at least two of the three are pretty much a guarantee. I just gotta I'm going to make the phone calls real quick. I feel like more than anything that's going to be the thing. Let's go ahead and visit him. There. Email. You can go ahead and scout. I just want to make sure I get a little bit of everything going here. There we go. I swear I've already done the whole looking at. Oh, someone's already. Some of these people are definitely already gotten on the junior college guys. Yeah. That's fine. I want to look at some of the seniors that maybe I still have a... Ooh. Do I need a point guard? I mean, ooh, that is a close one. Hey, let's go ahead and send some feelers out. Why not add them to the target list? Let's see. High school junior shooting guard. I mean, why not? I'm at a point now where I'm kind of coasting on some of our seniors that we got. I need to really start looking into maybe some guys I can take. Oh my goodness. All right, yeah, let's do that too. I don't know who I'm going to be able to get, but I'm at least going to put the feelers out for a lot of these guys. Timmy Taft is such a great name, by the way. All right, we'll leave it at that for right now. 6'8" center, really? I mean, I could use a power forward maybe, but... All right, let's have him talk to him. I'll email him. All right, you'll request his game tape. All right. I can definitely take that. I can almost take that more than maybe the other guy here. Maybe we get rid of him. I'll keep him just as a maybe, because who knows, but let's start filling up with some 5-star guys. How about that? All right. I'm going to save this real quick because God only knows what this console is going to do. I guess I wasn't recording at the time, so for the people who either showed up after I started playing or are watching this on YouTube, you didn't see the damn near meltdown I had because my Elgato really wants to take a dump on me right now. So that's at Arizona, so we're just going through that. Let me see. How close of a game is that? We might lose that. We may end up losing that one. Wow, dude, not only did we beat them, we fucking annihilated them. 92-68. That wasn't even close. That's a blowout. That's what, 34 or 24 points win? Damn. It was kind of close. It was kind of close in the first half, only up by 8, and then we just poured it on. And that's even with our 2 guards combining what, 5 for 16. Who did it? Lee really helped out. Chuisi did well. Vasquez did pretty okay. I mean, it wasn't like amazing things there, but Vasquez did quite a bit. All right, so we got Kentucky and Iowa, maybe Clemson. We'll see. Or I could end it just a little bit early and do something else. Alright. We're going to make phone call after phone call after phone call. I don't have a lot of time for this. So this is phone call central today. I'll just email him. You can phone call him. Alright. Email. We'll scout. Email. He doesn't have the time for it, so scout. Email. So now we're just sending out emails. Game tape requests. Email. Game tape requests. And that's all we have time for now is just emails. There's a couple guys we're going to have to just kind of let sit by the wayside, but all right, that's fine. We've pretty much got these 2 point guards locked down, so that's good. Why are we don't hardly even need the point guards that we're looking at then, do we? We got at least we'll pretty much have at least the one too. But if we get 2 4-star point guards, I don't think we need another one. 5'11", 5'11", and 5'11". And if we get this shooting guard, which is kind of either way, we'll see. I'm not sure where we'll sit on that, but we'll see. We got Kentucky. Ooh, number 21 versus number 5. Let's go. Pretty close between us. Their team unity is a little bit better than ours, but we got some pretty good team unity.
Get ready for college hoops. K8. The Kentucky
And it's
Wildcats
Kentucky, which means they
battle
probably
the
got
Iowa
1 or 2
State
guaranteed
Cyclones. This should be a
pro
whale
draft
of a game.
picks.
Hello, basketball fans. We're here at Hilton Coliseum, along with Tracy Wilson.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm Vern Lundquist. What's your...
All right. Whoops, that's not the button. That's the button. All right, defending home court again. Let's do this.
Iowa State wins the tip-off, and the game is underway. Chewy C backs in.
There you go. There you go.
Dishes it to the wing.
Oh, come on.
Chewy C with the shot.
There you
Scores the
go.
opening field goal. And they're now out
I
in
forgot
front
we
by
still
2.
have Chuisi around. I can't remember if we redshirted him or not, but
Ibi Kunle catches it in the paint.
I know we
This is
redshirted
perimeter.
Nick Cox,
Avalar
which
shoots it.
probably helped more than anything because I believe he's like considered a first-round pro draft pick. So
Position that time.
letting him kind of shine
Right in the
on
bottom
the
of the
on a team on his
They're up
own
by 4.
rather than sharing it with like 3 other guys is pretty much as good or better than him. Should help. How do you time jump shot in this game? I mean, just kind of releasing towards the top of the jump
How do you
usually.
like that pass? Nice awareness.
Like you just kind of
Instead, dumps it off.
it's kind of feels weird to say, but you just kind of learn it as you play it. But yeah, usually at the apex of the jump, I believe, is when you're. Oop, there we go.
Knocks down the first one. He gets them
There we
both.
go. All right. Oh.
They're bringing the double team.
College hoops or NCAA basketball. Yeah, I would get either one. I've never been big on NCAA basketball
And they're now
10.
behind by 2.
I have it, and I did a series on it, and it was, it's been kind of
Chewy
known, but
backs
I
him
don't know.
down.
I always loved
Lee
college hoops
gets
a
it
little bit
far
better,
side. That last
just
shot
because
net for 3.
This game plan
the
is
actual
simple.
legacy mode is just
Get him
so
the ball.
unbelievably deep.
Lethal. He is so hard to defend.
And you actually feel like you're doing a little bit more something in this game than in NCAA basketball. Legacy, like the career mode.
I caught up with Coach Wilson. He emphasized just how
Like when you play like NCAA football, they have, is it called Legacy on there too?
Chance opportunities. With their ability to
can't
rebound
remember.
effectively, he wants to make sure they stay active on the offensive glass.
Thank you, Tracy.
Like Road to Glory. Well, Road to Glory is kind of more like a single-player career mode. It's Legacy is kind of like Dynasty mode in NCAA. Yeah, like Dynasty. There we go. I couldn't remember what NCAA called it. It's like Dynasty mode. But yeah, especially Career Legacy, where you start off on like one of the 30 bottom teams in the entire NCAA, and then eventually you kind of work your way up to potentially getting hired by a better team. So yeah, slumming it down at like Grambling State for 5 seasons before I got myself a really nice gig at Gonzaga that I ended up hating. How many teams do college hoops have? Pretty much all of them. I think that's like, what, 300 something? I think it's college hoops has, yeah, I think it's as many as in the NCAA, like basketball wise. So it's like 300 something. Like it's all the even little small conferences. I think it's more than even what NCAA basketball does. I don't think they did all the little tiny teams. Does college hoops have an RTG mode of sorts? Not really, but they do have a. Okay, so they have like an open legacy mode where you can kind of just, instead of working your way up, you can kind of pick whatever team you want to be. And they have a player lock, so you can like play as a specific player. That might be something to do with that, but they don't have a specific thing. But then again, neither does NCAA basketball. So like, because Road to Glory was kind of a thing that they sort of introduced, I think, after, or at least, no, I think they were doing Road to Glory in NCAA football, but yeah, they just never even introduced it in NCAA basketball. So
swing pass, right wing, puts it up. Collected inside by Ibi Kunle.
There we go. Like App State. I don't think Appalachian State was a. I don't even remember. But like you end up finding out teams that's like Long Island and like, yeah, like I said, like Grambling State, like all these teams that you don't really even think about.
Hargett skips it to the right side, knocked loose, and it's scooped up by Vasquez. About 8
there you go.
minutes left in the half. Ibi Kunle inbounds the ball.
I think you can probably find, especially in recent years, people have made some YouTube videos about College Hoops 2K8. I want to say it was. No. I have to see who the YouTuber is, but there's a couple of YouTubers who made some pretty good, like sort of documentaries. I would say about a lot of the sports games, but specifically, you know, like college hoops.
Almost a 3-point opportunity.
Someone I watched did a video about it, and they discuss the things that you can do in the game. Oh, hang on.
And he makes the first.
Coach Holland wants to shake things up
college
just a little bit. And
hoops,
this could be an excellent move.
2K8.
The group of kids on the floor play with great chemistry.
Career Legacy. Someone did start a Career Legacy. Soft Drink. That's what it was. Soft Drink TV did a video 9 months ago on college hoops. That'll probably give you a really good idea. Yeah, that'll probably give you a really good idea of what the game is like. And yeah, as you can see, I mean, it's got the 2007 graphics, which, I mean, even at this time, it was a little outdated looking, but it's still really nice.
The three-pointer was no good by Avalon. About 7.5 minutes.
Yeah, I
left in
think
the half.
I don't even think NCAA basketball 10 did
No
like all the
denying him on
Division
that
1
one.
teams.
Backs down.
Get it over there. Thank you.
Orchard from long range gets it to go. They extend the
Yeah,
lead
so
to
like
8.
when you start Career Legacy, you're going to be given like the 30 bottom teams in the entire NCAA. And it's going to be a lot of teams you just never even heard. It's like, what is Alcorn
Can't
State?
get it to fall inside. The
You know, what the hell
Cyclones
is
have pushed
like
their lead to double digits.
You can't afford
yeah,
to spot
what the hell is
any more
Alabama?
points
I didn't
for
even know there was
you're
an
in danger of
Alabama
letting this game
A&M.
be over before the second half.
The last tray was cashed in by
Oh,
Borchard.
they do have one?
Kentucky
Okay.
is
Yeah, I wasn't
striking
sure
on
if they
defense,
had them or
Tracy has
not.
a
I thought
quick
they
report from their
I thought
bench.
they only did about
Collins
half of them or
is
so.
not at all happy with the drought they're going through and told his assistants to find a way, any way, to turn this one around.
All right, Tracy. Drake inbounds the ball. They're bringing the double team.
College Hoops got 3 more. Yeah.
Terrific
I
pass
thought
by Avalon.
maybe it's just because it never
They
really
make it a
showed too much of
single-digit
it, but
game. About
I
6.5
kind of
minutes
thought
left
that they
in the
didn't
half.
have as
Dishes
many.
it to the right. Yanked down inside
Damn it.
by Cox.
Damn it.
With the rejection. I love the D. Get it out of here.
Abelard takes it
I
up.
really, the one thing I really wish is, I've always talked about it with this, is I really wish that College Hoops was around like just 2 years longer, because by the time 2K10 came around for like NBA and MLB and all that, they
The Wildcats,
had a massive
all-time
upgrade in
out.
the presentation. Because like up through 2K9, they had kind of the same style of presentation that you see here, which is all right. But once they hit 2K10, they really started upgrading it quite a bit. And I really wish they had
Both
that.
teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
That's the one thing that I believe NCAA basketball has over college hoops, is the fact that they paid for like the ESPN and CBS licensing for the college games.
Evan Starr takes it up, hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. Knocks down the first one. He gets them both.
I almost feel like turning this down just a hair.
Under 6 minutes left in the half. Borchard beats it to the high post. Outside.
Let's go pick and roll.
Skips it to the elbow.
Oh, I kind of knew that wasn't going to go in. There we go.
Goaltending. Count the shot.
Forever be hopeful of new NCAA basketball and football games. Yeah, I don't know if that's ever really going to happen. I think the best we can hope for is Maximum Football getting their shit together for a decent college football game, which I mean, it's going okay. They're not the best games, but you know, it's something. I don't know if an actual license game will happen anytime soon. I think just things have changed so much in the last like 7 years that it's nigh impossible at this point, because you can have licensing with the NCAA, but now it's like licensing with I mean, I guess you could have it even without the NCAA. You could do licenses through like just specific teams or conferences and stuff like that, but I feel like they command so much money at this point because of how much money college football gets that it probably wouldn't even be hardly worth it at this point.
That's 10 unanswered.
One of both college basketball games. Okay.
He just can't be happy with the run that they've had just now.
But yeah, it'd be really cool if they did that, but I'm not really holding my breath. I'm holding my breath for, what I'm holding my breath for is to someone to make like a really good non-licensed game, because at this point the getting a licensed game is not, I don't think it's just going to be I don't think it's just going to happen. I don't think we're going to see it. college football's a maybe. My guess is college basketball is just not popular enough to come back. It's weird because, like, out of all the indie football games that people make to try to take on Madden, no one ever does anything for, like, NBA. No one's really tried to take on NBA 2K. I think it's because they know of how good the actual game is at its core when you're not monetizing anything and everything. But yeah, I don't think college hoops ever sold well enough to really justify trying to make a whole nother game out of it. If it would be done, it'd be done by someone who already has a basketball engine, like 2K. If 2K one day had a wild hair up their ass and they decided they wanted to, they're like, you know what? College basketball game sounds great. Let's do it. They could maybe do it with just excess money that they get from NBA 2K.
The shot was short, but he got the shooter's roll. He's got 4.
Why am I stupid?
Way too much room to operate. He'll make it every time.
2:54 left in the first half.
All right.
Backs down.
By the way, why is our shooting guard at the power forward position? I guess he's a tall shooting guard. He just at Ronnie 2K. Hadn't played since Madden since 10. It's gone downhill since. I did buy Madden 18. I think I spent like 6 hours on the game total. At this point, I've mostly bought just, Axis and Maximum Football. Of course, Sunday Rivals as well.
Chewy inbounds the ball. Clement brings it up.
Is that Ben Simmons? No. This is long after Ben Simmons would be gone.
Free throw line. Chewy backs in. Chewy backs it down inside.
Hey. Yeah, I'm so far into this legacy mode at this point that if there's a Ben Simmons that is
foul shot is good for a 3-point play.
That is here, it's gonna bear no relation to the actual player.
Atsur crosses it over. Hargett leads him in, goes up, led him nicely with the dish.
All right,
It's laid
that's
in
cool.
by Drake.
That's cool.
But they're still behind by 13. Has it inside. Caught. Unloads.
All right. At least I drew a foul out of that. That's helpful.
With the wide open look.
Shit.
Reeves checks in for the first time. Throws it up, and he's going to come away
Damn.
from the line. The shot from near the line was missed by Cox. Poked away.
Oh.
And it's recovered by Atsur.
I tried. You think he'll ever fix his jump shot? I don't know.
They now trail by 10. 1:43 left in the first half. The finger roll.
Oh man, I was freaking out there for half a second. Like, oh my god.
43-31. Reeves way up court.
As a Sixers fan, nope.
Trying to do too much there, Vern. You give the defense.
What is it with the Sixers having guys who have broken jump shots?
Errant last shot by Chewisi.
That could be a lift for the defense.
Send them to the Magic. We'll make them good.
Inside, it's always a boost.
Shoots. Kentucky is not doing a very good job on the boards today. And Tracy has a report from
there we go.
Holland is looking pretty frustrated, Vern. He just turned to his bench and said, what do we work so hard for in practice if we're just going to roll over at game time? We'll see if they pick up
and one, let's go.
You either got to foul hard or don't foul at all. You can't just give up easy three-point plays.
Vasquez
Damn it. Why?
Play.
Why are we like this today?
Leads him with the pass.
No.
Nice move. Just missed it. No three-point opportunity, but he'll go to the line for two. And he makes the first. Ball is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a
Oh.
rest. He gets the second to fall as well. Vasquez inbounds the ball.
There we go.
Gets the reach
Hey.
call. They're in the bonus, and they'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. Moss is needed out on the floor. He didn't get much of a rest.
Ah.
He misses the first. Takes it.
All right, whatever.
What an offensive rebound.
Damn it.
Still work on the glass at both ends.
They've still
Can
got
I
a
not
12
miss all
point
my
lead.
goddamn free throws today? I prefer not to lose a 54-game winning streak because I can't hit my free throws for shit today.
Can't cut the lead to single digits. Clement passes it up court. Cox got it off in time.
Oh.
But they're still up by 12. First half comes to an end with the score 45-33.
There we go.
Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
I can't think of too much good to say about
right,
this game
let's see
so far.
here.
Maybe you can do
Still,
play-by-play
5 for
and
7 on the
color.
3-pointers is pretty good. 6 for 11 on free throws is not. We're doing okay, and then we just kind of started crapping ourselves.
Let's see who we have as our player of the half, Bill.
Lee has been lights out from the floor, Vern. It must feel like he's thrown the ball in the ocean.
Yep.
Every shot he takes goes through. And he looks
Yeah, see, the
absolutely
presentation. Oh, my
unstoppable.
God, the presentation would be so nice if 2K made another one of these.
Tremendous effort from our player of the half.
He'd had like 8 players available to play. I mean, that's still good enough. Good enough.
We're all set to begin the second half.
I had a childhood friend of mine that was excited about when he moved to Bondurant because
Hargett inbounds it to
this
start the second
like
half.
small school.
Mosher
It's like
hands
a
it off.
little. It's like this little 2A school that had like 70 people in his class. And he joined the basketball team, and there were only like
Dumps it inside.
10 guys on the basketball team, maybe 9.
And that'll give him the 3-point chance.
So he moved. So he would have been in like a big 4A, like 500 person in the class school, maybe 400. But went to one with 70, and he managed to make the varsity basketball
Tracy
team
Wilson has more
because they
on
only
the
had
at
like
halftime.
8 people.
Tracy?
Well, at halftime, I talked with Coach Wilson. He told me that he thinks it is going to take a different approach this half for them to hold on to this lead. He continued by saying that his players responded best when they played out of their comfort zone. By mixing things up, he hopes
There
to
we go.
shake up the opponent's confidence. Back to you,
I even
Vern.
had
All right,
a
Tracy. We'll see if
neighbor
they
of
can do
mine
that.
who actually lived in the bigger district, but he went to the smaller
Leads him
one
in. Goes
because
up.
as a high school wrestler,
Yanked down
there
by
were less
Jewison.
people in
That's
the
another rebound for a team
2A
that's doing a
school
great job on the
than the
boards.
4A,
They've
so
got
that
a
he can
big
make the
edge there
wrestling
today.
team,
That last basket was nailed
and
by
he could
Vasquez.
continue to compete instead of having to compete
Here's the
with a
double
lot
team.
more people.
Right wing.
Guess it worked out well for him though. I
Releases.
think he won the state
Off
title.
with the three-pointer.
That's
Or at
just
least
a
came
lone
close.
assignment by the defense. You can't afford too many of those.
Caught. Passes to the middle. 7 feet out.
That
Snatched
really
off the
could
boot
have.
by
I really
Hargett.
could have
He'll
executed
usually
that one
trap
a little
shot
bit
like
better.
that. Don't
He didn't
count on
quite
him
run to the
missing
hoop
again.
like I thought he was going to.
Bold pass. Nearly had
Damn
a
it.
chance for a three-point play.
I mean, we're still up by a good margin. We still have a very comfortable lead right now, so I'm
Takes it
not
up. Knocks down the first
too
one.
worried.
Goes up. He gets them both. Vasquez inbounds the ball.
They've got their
I think the
defense
other
at
great
its
thing
minimum.
about if, well, I guess since
Backs him
hockey
down.
wasn't, it's not a
Caught.
guarantee,
Catches
but
it. Right wing. And it's picked up by Kentucky.
He was trying
if
to
they
thread the
actually
needle,
made
Vern.
college hoops
Just
up to like
wasn't enough space for that
2K10,
pass.
they
Skip
probably
pass
would have
out
put it
left.
on PC. And that really would be the game changer right there. And I think that's the reason why, even though this game is considered the best, like, people still kind of want like a new one, just because it's like, I can only imagine how much better it would be if there was a PC version of either this or NCAA basketball.
They got him on the arm, but it's still canned.
Because mod work would be amazing.
Is back in the game after a short rest. Right around 11 minutes left in the second half. Swings it to the wing, takes it up. The lay-in was
I
good
really
by
screwed
Harden.
that one.
10 points, and he's his team's leading scorer. Lee.
Oh, that's so far out. Oh my God, he still hit it anyway.
Kentucky is really struggling. Harden dumps it off.
Come on. Oh.
Dishes to the left. Ozier has it right wing. Here's the spin move.
Nope.
Ibi Kunle. They're going to double team him.
Why is our point guard guarding their center?
Abelard takes a three. Lee hauls it in. That's
No,
his third rebound of the contest.
don't give it up
Ball
immediately.
fires it way up court.
They've got to learn to be patient on offense. Good shots will come if you don't rush them.
Left wing from deep.
Oh, that
It
was
hit
a
by Lee.
goofy time to do that, but it still worked out.
Downtown. Under
God
10
damn.
minutes left in the second half.
Yeah, I finally have a few nights where I'm not.
He's gonna try and turn things around.
I do like
this
this.
time
I'll have
out.
the next couple nights be on this where I don't think I have to worry too much about anything. Everything's pretty much settled right now until Friday morning, and then we'll see where we're at Friday. And then we'll kick it into a higher gear again.
Well, let's get back to the action.
$2K made college football game. They did once upon a time, but I think their last college football game that they made was like 2K3.
Passes it to the left wing. The steal by Iowa State.
The intercept. What great reflexes. He pounced in
Damn it.
and picked that one off easily.
Ozier brings it up the floor. The steal by Cox.
That wasn't much of a look. You could see that one coming before he released it.
Lee shoots it. Knocks it down from three-point land. He's 4 for 5 from deep.
That probably would have been another great thing if they just made like another college football game, like for an extra couple of years, like college football 2K5, like an ESPN one.
Vasquez corrals the miss.
That's what a coach wants from his defenders. Stay
That'd have
with
been
your best
great,
shooter and
especially
don't
with
give him any
all the
easy
things
looks.
that made
Lee
NFL
gets it out
2K5 so
left. Pass
amazing.
down low.
You just do college hoops 2K5,
Snatches the rebound. Flip up
or
and
not
in.
college
Last
hoops,
layup.
Jesus,
With the D just
college
standing
football
around, it's just
2K5
so easy. You know he's dropping
with
that
the
one in.
ESPN stuff. Oh, that'd been great.
Hargett.
I want to feel like maybe
Grabs the rebound
2K3 had
inside.
something like that,
They
but maybe
gotta
they
find
didn't.
a way to stop
I
this
don't think they
onslaught.
did.
Well, the best defense can be a good offense, and they don't seem to have one right now.
From downtown.
Oh, that had a hand in the
Didn't
face.
fall
Yep.
By Cox. But they're still out in front by 21.
I'm here.
That
I didn't
last
do
shot
anything.
by Abelard.
I suck.
Iowa State takes its first time out of the game.
We'll keep it going. We're up by 19 points though, so that's
We'll make some
good.
substitutions.
Considering how good Kentucky is, though, I'm a little nervous about trying to get up to 20 and then just simming it.
Has it
I
baseline.
might get pretty.
Knocked
Oh
loose.
my
And
God!
it's gathered up by Abelard. Ozier tosses it
I
up
might
court.
get pretty
Just
close to
more
the
worried
end
about
before I feel
scoring
comfortable with
and
it.
have the ball knocked loose. That's why you squeeze it, young fella.
Damn it!
Ball lets it go.
Ah,
Three
I
with
thought
the
maybe
upgrade.
I would have
Shot off
had it.
target. Still a 19-point lead.
About the
Out left.
sad decline in Madden. I
Bounces it to
mean,
the
yeah,
inside.
I know.
Tosses it up. Hits
I've
the
seen
jumper.
a good
He's got
chunk
11.
of that as well.
He's doubled up. Iowa State has had
oh, wow,
serious
he actually-
problems with their
okay.
interior defense. And Tracy has a report from their bench.
Coach Wilson is definitely aware of that problem.
Damn it.
He told his assistants that they have to bring more defenders into the paint, even if it means leaving the perimeter open. Desperate measures here, Vern.
That's not what I wanted to do. Why'd you pass all the way over to him? Damn it.
In from 13. They got on this roll
What was
a
the
while
last
ago
Madden game
and
that you
just
played that you
haven't
thought
looked
was
back.
good?
You know what kind of defense they're
12.
in, don't you, Vern? Minute.
Damn
Stolen
it.
by Evan
Oh
Stone.
my God, I
Goes up,
suck.
denied.
Oh my God, I got it.
His hand on-
Oh shit, that's the wrong button. Oh my God, I want to see that again. I completely screwed the pooch on some of that passing, but god damn. If he didn't slap that shit away to avoid that.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was a
Shot
thing of
blocking is
beauty.
mostly about timing and anticipation. This guy has plenty of both.
Takes it up. Off the mark.
Oh, come on.
They're still up by
Get the
50.
lid off the hoop.
Wildcats are really struggling. Ozier takes the shot. Can't get the three-pointer
Holy
to
shit.
fall.
All right.
Ozier is having a hard time getting his shot to go.
I don't want either one of us to kind of, like, they're doing about as bad as we are when it comes
The hook
to
shot. The shot
getting,
was
there we
in.
go. I was like, they're doing about as bad as we are as far as
17.
putting
About
a basket
6.5
in right
minutes
now,
left
so
in
I
the
didn't
second
really
half.
want to hit the timeout.
Kentucky calls
All
time.
right, I'll let them
They've
burn a
got one
timeout
left.
doing it so that we can reset. Yeah, that was with
Both teams are going to
what
shake
was
things up a little
it?
bit
Peyton
with some
Hillis.
subs.
Yeah, the Browns running back, Madden on the Madden cover. Yeah, I think 12 was the last really good one.
Palmer inbounds
13
the ball.
might have been,
Feeds
but
left
I only
side.
played that on my, I want to say, oh, it was my
Steal by
Vita.
Iowa State.
I'd love to
My
see that.
PlayStation
He's lurking
Vita.
around, then pounce. Such a thief, Vern.
Vasquez puts it up. Can't get the
And then
jumper
by
to
that
fall.
point, I wasn't buying it
They
every
still have a
year
17-point
anyway,
lead.
so.
Dicey pass. Good job on the layup by Palmer. But they're still down by 15.
Mm,
Chewy C. The bank shot won't
come
fall.
on.
But they're still out in front by 15.
Low-key missed the Vita. I still have mine. I'd probably have to, like, recharge it and everything, but I ended up jailbreaking it, so. Then again, now I have a jailbroken PlayStation TV as well, so if I really wanted to do that and hook it up to the TV, I could do that.
They're now
And that's
behind by
really
12.
where the best part of it comes in, is because with the PlayStation TV, they have that USB port. So part of the jailbreaking that someone did was making it so you don't have to have those stupid proprietary memory cards that were crazy expensive. Not to mention the 64 gig ones that were the most expensive ones also had the worst failure rate. But yeah, I got to a point where I got that, and then I bought like a Samsung Fit drive. So it was like a super low profile USB
The D was lurking on that one, and it was just
flash
enough
drive.
to throw it off.
Yeah, it's like 128 gigs, and you just plug it right into the back.
The Wildcats with some abysmal stats. Ozier tries the spin move. The last shot laid gently in.
He went right at the big fella and laid it over him. It really takes a lot of courage to try a move like that.
Vasquez.
Oh my God.
Hit from the left block.
Man, are we just not with it today?
By Lee.
Picked him clean, Vern.
All
He
right,
knew the
all right.
crossover was coming and
I'm
ripped
feeling
away.
it. I'm feeling it. Come on, Chuisi.
Snatched in
Chuisi. Oh my God. Why are we like this today?
Should have hit that.
Why are we doing this? We have such a fantastic. Thank God our defense has been pretty stout, and they've not been doing too great either. But holy shit, we're just not able to get. No. Oh, I kept mashing the A button to pass.
Fans comparing him to Wayman Tisdale if he keeps swatting away shots like this.
Dishes to the top of the key.
Yeah, hopefully by the time Madden 25 Part 2 comes out, some of the indie games will be doing a little bit better.
I wouldn't let him have too many more of those. He can light you up in a hurry.
I do have high hopes for Axis. They do seem to have a really good. They do seem to have a really good franchise mode. They just need to kind of get the engine and the gameplay figured out. Axis. Yeah, that's what they'll call Madden 25. They'll call it Madden 14.
I don't think they've had this much
Just to
talent
really
since
piss
Pfizer
people
and
off.
Tinsley played here together.
But it's recovered by
Yeah,
Vasquez.
Axis football.
Stolen
Oh, my
by
God.
Kentucky. Kentucky is having
It's
real
the
trouble
other
with
it's one of the other major
Tracy, do you have
indie
something
football
for us on
games,
that?
much like
Coach
Maximum
Holland is
Football.
not sugarcoating the issue. He told his assistants our
I
fundamentals
think those are the two biggest
abysmal. And then added,
indie
"The
football
only players I
games
want on the floor
is
right now
Axis
are the
Football and
ones that can
Maximum
take
Football.
Oh,
care of the ball."
Thanks, Tracy.
And then
Chewy
I think
picks it up.
the next
Great
tier
finishing
of
drive.
like indie football
And they're now
games,
up by
which
18.
are still very bare bones between them, is Sunday Rivals and Legend
For
Bowl.
three. Fought his way inside, and the offensive rebound by Avalon.
Sunday Rivals, for the way it is pretty good. I haven't tried out Legend Bowl yet. It's got a nice throwback style to it, at least.
Too much.
And the Legend Bowl's made by the guy who made the All Pro Football editor, so he's been doing pretty good.
Knocks down the first one.
EA seems to actually be trying with NHL a bit. Maybe. I don't mind NHL, but I will admit it hasn't really felt different as a game since like 18. As someone who's been buying them pretty religiously now, at least on sale.
Passes to the elbow.
That's been my thing, is like I'll buy NHL practically every year, but it's I'm buying it as like oh my god, Black Friday deal.
Hands it off. Backs him down. Bounces it to the wing.
All right, I'll just shoot this in his face. Just
Caught
fuck you.
Behind the arc
Oh my goodness.
by 19. Ozier has had some difficulties.
The NFL
catches
engine?
it
The
out
NFL
left.
engine.
Dumps it
Oh,
to the middle.
NHL engine?
Pulled in
I don't
by
mind it.
Vasquez.
I think a lot of
That's
people
his
kind of have
fourth
some
rebound
complaints
thus far.
about it, but I don't mind it. Then again, I tweak the game to like a weird degree to where it's not really simulation, because I guess when it comes to hockey, I'm not really looking for like a real sim
Has it left wing.
feeling to it
Beats to the left
anyway.
wing.
Hockey's one of the weird things where I'm sort of making it slightly more arcadey than anything. So like I kind of turn the puck friction way down so it moves a lot faster, and I make body
Dumps it
checking
inside.
such a huge
Chewy
thing.
connects with
So
the
it's
lead.
like I almost have an NHL hits style game
112
inside the
left in
NHL
game.
21
Moss
engine.
puts it up. Off the mark from 17 feet out.
So I might not be the best person to when it comes to telling you how realistic the
Dishes
the
to the
engine
right
is.
side. Lee gets it outside. That last shot
Hey.
netted for three.
Great job to hang on to the lead. They're doing it all.
Buy it just to trade for a buddy of yours who plays in the
Tosses it
AHL.
up.
I mean, that's kind of part of what I did when I was playing a little bit of NHL 20. And I did that on stream for a little bit. I was like, hey, how about the guys I watch
Passes to the paint.
over in Iowa in the AHL?
It
Because
falls
they do
short.
good.
I think this game is out of reach, Fern. There's just not enough time left for a comeback.
Moss
Oh,
releases.
yeah, the CeeLo Green
No
song.
good from three-point land.
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great job on the boards. They've got a big edge there today.
I want to see if I can get him. Nope. Okay,
Moss
cool.
passes it to the left side. Left wing. There's a whistle.
Aha!
Frustration, Vern.
It's definitely over at this point. I might as well just... I didn't realize we're like right there at the end. Thought there was still a couple minutes left, and there isn't, but that's all right. I wanted to make absolutely sure I'm not losing this nice streak to some BS because I just didn't want to finish up the game. That was our 90th home win. Very, very nice. And now we have our second home game against Iowa. The big Iowa State game. And we are number 5. Hey, look at that. Your buddy plays for Bakersfield, but an Iowa Wild season ticket holder here. Hey, me too. I'm a little bummed it's only going to be 17 games this season, but I'm okay with that.
Get ready for
At least they have the
on
Bucks.
2K Sports. The Iowa Hawkeyes go up
kinda
against
fill in the
Iowa
time.
State Cyclones. We're really excited to bring you this matchup. Hello, basketball fans. We're here at Hilton Coliseum.
All right.
The Cyclones.
All
control the
right.
opening tip.
Let's get this
We'll get
going.
this one
Oh
started.
my
They're
goodness.
starting to
Already
start off
not a
in
great
minute.
start.
Francis.
I think it's been a while since we've actually played the Iowa State game because I think most of the time
Dishes
we
to the high
were
post. Chewy C catches it outright.
I feel like most of the time we've
But it's
been
recovered by Chewy C.
not
Shoots the
we've
turnaround.
been at
It's
away
missed by
games, so
Vasquez. And it's still
I've just
all
been
knotted
simming
up.
them.
Francis catches it right corner. Francis gets
When
the
they get
board
that new
inside.
stadium, yeah, I'll be excited for that new stadium.
Chewy C inbounds the ball. Clement lead pass down low. Last shot
There we
in
go.
by Lee.
What a nice pass. When he got to the bucket, the ball was right there waiting for him.
Perfect timing. Let's check.
Hey,
in
get that the fuck out of here.
Who has some info for us?
Vern, earlier today I talked with Coach Wilson. I asked him about facing a team with such strong offense, and he said, "You're right. They can be very
Access Football
explosive,
20
and that's our
reviews on
number
Steam
one
are mostly
concern."
positive.
But I
Yeah.
have all the confidence
I
in
would
the
say,
world
you
in
know,
our
they
ability
were
to
kind of
defend
asking people to do
defensively.
that. They're like, hey,
Thank
you
you,
know,
Tracy.
it makes us a bit more
Tracy
visible when
backs
you
him down.
post some positive reviews.
Passes
They were
it to
kind
the
of
top the
asking
key.
people on the
Lee
Discord.
from deep.
But I mean, overall, if you kind of know what you're getting into with the game, it's perfectly great. Especially, like, I feel like
Posse goes
it's
up.
starting to get to a
Great
point
defensive traffic.
where
Cut it
the
to
sim, like the actual
About
game
11
engine
and a half
itself
minutes
isn't
left in the
great,
half.
but it's almost
Dishing it
turned
to the left
into like
Backs in.
it's almost turned into like a really good version, like an updated
Behind the
version of
arc.
NFL head
Was hit
coach.
by Cox. They're ahead.
That's what
8-4.
That's what it's starting to be. That I do think it could use a little bit better gameplay. They finally got around to like catching on the run and stuff
Gets
like
it, left
that.
corner.
And the
Butler
tackling
throws it up.
system,
Gets
like the
the
tackling
three-pointer to
looks
go.
not
They're
good.
still behind by one.
But yeah, it's kind of funny just because of how deep the franchise mode is and how much there is in it. It is sort of, it's less like a really good Madden. It's less a good Madden competitor and more like the second coming of NFL head coach.
To the elbow. Backs down.
Yeah, the company size is not. It's
Skips
not
it to the
big.
wing. Butler launches one from beyond the arc. The
Yeah,
Hawkeyes
they've generally
take the
had less than a
They
dozen
trail
people
by
working
one.
on it, and
Might have rushed that
a
one
lot
just
of their
little bit. There was plenty
excess
of time on
stuff
the
like
shot clock,
animations
but
and
he got a
everything, I
little
believe,
overaction.
outsourced.
Vasquez.
And yeah, Maximum Football famously had like 3 people, I think, working on.
Count it. And he'll have a
Maybe
chance
not
for
this
3
past
more
year. I think this past year they had they up to like 5 or 6, but
Strong move, Vern.
yeah. At least when 19 came out, they famously had like 3 people who were working on the entire game. Oh! Hang on. I knew it was just a matter of time before the Elgato took a crap. Oh, there it was. Okay. It's a bit finicky.
Takes it up.
I felt
Backs on the
that
free
it was
throw
going to
for the
do that, and then it
three-point play.
did.
Francis
All right.
inbounds the ball.
We're okay for now. I really should probably get a more reliable HDMI splitter.
Puts it up, frames it from downtown.
I hardly even need it at
He's
this
got
point,
5,
really,
right around 10
because the
minutes
main
left in the
reason
half.
why I have the HDMI splitter is to deal with the
Vasquez backs in.
HDCP that the PS3 and PlayStation TV had.
They're now out
So if I wanted to
by
play
3.
PlayStation 3 games or PlayStation TV games, I was going to need a splitter because
And steps on the line.
HDCP was kind of a pain in the ass
Ullman
when it
make his
came
first
to
hit
trying
on
to
the pitch.
stream games
He
on
lost
it.
track of where he was, Vern.
Of course, by the time the 4 came out, they kind of stripped that away, so they made it a much nicer process, but they still
Gets
kept
it,
it on
baseline.
for some of that older stuff.
Vasquez
I think
dumps
that
it
was
down low.
the biggest pain with the PlayStation TV is the PlayStation 4 had come out, and yeah, they'd recently hired a bunch more people at Canuck Play, but yeah, that was the big defense for Maximum Football 19. I think they almost over marketed and under-delivered, which I kind of knew it wasn't going to be a fantastic game anyway. But, like, I knew they had a lot more eyes on them than usual, and that they were probably going to under-deliver on how it was going to be. But, yeah, that was the big defense with 19 last year's game was, hey, man, 3 people made this game. It is a reasonable defense, but I don't know.
Let's it go. 19-footer made by Cossey.
I think a lot of it just had to do, I think a lot of it just had to do with the hype of having a college football. Oh my God, a college football game back again, and just how much marketing they put into it.
It wasn't about the defensive pressure either. He just fired it off target.
I think that was the thing, is they made it feel like, because they even bought billboards and stuff. Like I think at the draft last year, with like college football gaming is back, and like they did a lot for the marketing, which was probably a smart thing to do. But yeah, they didn't. I don't think they put out a ton of stuff with how the gameplay looked, and a lot of people I think were expecting something similar to NCAA football, and that's not what they were going to deliver. And they knew that's not what they were going to deliver. I mean, they certainly delivered a product better than the shit show they'd been doing the previous 3 years.
Inbounds
but
the ball.
Yeah,
just over 8 minutes left in the half. Backs him down.
This year was much better. This year's was quite a bit better, I think.
Dishes it to the right wing. The triple was off the mark by Borchard.
Yeah, they are good at advertising. Like I said, if you look at like the Twitter numbers between Axis Football, I don't know how much has changed, because Axis Football had something like 3,500 followers. They might be up to 4,000 by this point. But because of the marketing for 2019, they like Maximum Football has over 30,000 followers. It definitely dropped quite a bit after the game actually dropped. So I don't know if it's still at that, but yeah. When's the next one going to be made? Well, they just kind of came out with them. Oh my God. They're usually kind of around the same time as Madden, like anywhere from August to August, September usually. So the next one will be then.
Bounces it to the right wing.
I mean, hell, the PC version just came out last month. I'm glad they finally got around to that.
For 3.
Ah.
Madison went after that rebound.
Can you imagine? I'm not too worried because it's only a 2-point game, but can you imagine if I fuck this up and I drop a 55-game win streak to Iowa, of all people, of all teams?
Knocks down the first one. Both teams are going to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
Oh, God. Our mascot is just flying into the people in the first row.
This kid gets picked on the defensive end. A bad groin can make it almost impossible to change direction, and the opponent knows that.
And it's a 4-point game. Pass, top of the key. Chewy C was just sitting in the paint.
What? Oh, you suck.
Francis inbounds the ball.
I wonder if it's late enough now that Hitman 3 is unlocked. I don't know if I want to do like a first impression thing, but Hitman 3 should be unlocked now.
Just over 6 minutes left in the half.
I want to play Hitman 3.
Lays it right in.
I'm just disappointed that I had to get it on Xbox because I'm not supporting their stupid bullshit Epic Game Store crap on PC. I almost just didn't want to buy it out of principle. Like, hey, listen, you wanted to do Epic exclusive? Great. I'll see you in a year. But I'm like, God, it is Hitman. That's really, really stupid, but whatever.
Francis takes the 3. Ball pulls it in. But they're still up.
Axis Football. Yeah, Axis Football and Maximum Football both cost 30 each.
Ball gets it down low. Bounce pass. Right wing. Borchard.
I will say also that Axis is kind of done because they just revamped like all their logos this year. Axis Football 20 did. So they all look really nice because they had some basic-ass logos. And Axis did a really good job of kind of revamping all of that. Oh, shit.
Too easy. Pull down that offensive board like it was no problem. What a battler.
Also, if you get Axis Football, I would highly suggest playing as Nebraska in that game. Wink, wink, they have a pretty damn good tight end.
The steal by Iowa.
Not a good entry pass, Fern. You just can't force it in there.
Pulls the trigger. All net on the shot.
Maximum Football 19 costs $10. Yeah, but I wouldn't get Maximum Football 19. I'd get Maximum Football 20 if you were going to get it.
Ball. Drains it from the low block. He's got 10. Francis inbound.
I know Maximum Football 20 did add a play editor. So like they have a play creator. I don't know how well it really works or anything like that, but it's there.
To the inside. Madison gets it right wing.
There is a 20. Yeah, there is a 20 Maximum Football 20. Or yeah, Maximum Football 2020.
A 2-point lead.
Wouldn't play as anything from Nebraska.
Francis corrals the miss.
This guy can usually finish in traffic, but the D was too good, even for him on that one.
Has it on the free throw line.
Why didn't they show to 21st? I have no idea.
Dishes it to the high post. Ullman passes it back to the middle. Knocked loose. And it's scooped up by Lee.
There we
Again,
go.
he's making big plays on defense to help his ball club.
What cagey instincts on the defensive end.
How do I refund? On Microsoft, I got no idea. You're probably going to have to Google that, bud. I don't know why they didn't show you Maximum Football 2020.
He sinks the second. Francis inbounds the ball to take the lead. Finishes.
Hey, there we go. Let's get that lead back.
Now up by 1.
Let's not screw the page. Which one do you prefer out of Axis and Maximum? I do kind of like Axis better if you're into like a professional dynasty mode, like if you're into like a really nice franchise mode. If you're really into playing college football, I would get Maximum. I guess it's kind of more what you're into, because that's really what Maximum does good, is the college dynasty. So if you wanted to do college football with like generic non-licensed teams, and then you can kind of make your own teams, there's that. But if you want to do like a professional franchise mode, like for professional football, then Axis is definitely the way to go, because I think even for professional franchise mode, I don't think Maximum Football even has that. Like the only multi-year thing they have is the college dynasty.
Mihailovic catches it baseline.
Is Axis NFL teams? They do not have NFL teams. They have their own. They kind of have their own lore of teams. They have their own thing going. Since it's not that's also not licensed, but yeah, they do a pretty good job of having their own teams with that they've had for several years, and players that do pretty well. It's an interesting system too, because it has like almost like the soccer-esque system of like relegation and demotion. Yeah, promotion and demotion. So it's fake NFL teams, kind of, sorta, but like obviously they have a 36-team league instead of 32, so they added a few more in. Like there's a Nebraska team. I think there's a couple of Canadian teams in there. I know you can change it if you wanted to. I don't think they have like a bunch of logos you could choose from, but I mean it's there.
Leads him in. Puts it up.
Is the playoffs bigger? Yeah, because it's
Behind by one.
I will say it's a lot different with the 36 teams. So they do it the way they do it is soccer style in there.
For three.
So you'll have 3 tiers. You'll have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3.
Last layup.
So what you'll have is you'll have 12 teams in each tier, and then if you go on to win the championship for your tier, which will be like I think either a 4 or 8 team playoff. I think it's an 8 team playoff. You'll have like a promotion game, so you'll face like the lowest tier 2 team and possibly take their place and move up.
Backs in. Baseline.
I think it's just single elimination.
Ellerby unloads. Almost a 3-point opportunity.
Honestly, I haven't played too much on their new system since they added the tier system.
And he makes the first.
I've played it on the older ones where it had a more straightforward playoffs, but should the reason for a refund be accidental purchase? Might as well be.
Come away 1 of 2.
If you put in the comments, it's like, hey, bought the wrong version of the game. I'm guessing there's probably a comment version.
Passes back to the top of the key. Passes top of the key. Boyd nails the buzzer.
Oh my goodness.
They lead by 1. First
Oh, this is gonna be a second half, man. This is gonna be a second half.
How about the happenings in the first half, Bill?
Both sides look like they're pretty evenly matched.
I think I need to
This
shoot
could
some
be
more
shaping up to be a
threes.
real classic.
2 for 5 is pretty okay, but I think if we put a few more up there. Ball's doing pretty good.
And now it's
I don't
time to show
see
you
I didn't see Chuisi up there. I didn't see I didn't really see much of Cox.
tremendous.
So some of our top guys we haven't really seen too much of right now.
We're all set to begin the second half.
The Iowa
Incorrect
coach
item purchase or
wants to
incorrect
shake
version
things up
purchase.
just a little bit, and
I
this
guess
could be an
incorrect
excellent
version
move.
purchase. I don't
A group
know
of kids
because
on the
it's
floor play with great chemistry.
well. I guess incorrect version purchase would be like, oh, I meant to buy the deluxe edition, and you know, I only bought the standard edition or something like
Butler, here's
that.
the spin move.
So I think incorrect item purchase would probably be the thing because you're not trying to get a different version of the
Dishes it
same
to the
game.
right wing. Clement corrals the miss inside. Tracy Wolfson has more on what went on at halftime. Tracy?
During halftime, I talked with Coach Wilson. He told me his team is down, but he's going to push the issue even more in the second half to make
There you
it
go.
come. Coach
There
said
you
even
go.
though starters had plenty of energy, he would still rotate in his bench players.
Get
He said it
Vasquez
wasn't
down in the
question
paint
of
a little bit
fatigue,
more.
but more of a method of showing different looks on offense. Back to you, Vern.
Thank you, Tracy. That last shot
Damn it.
good by Butler. Here we go again. Yet another lead change.
This is what the fans came to see. What a game!
I will say I'm really happy that Maximum actually, because I wasn't really planning on buying Maximum Football this year,
Hits it.
but since they came out with the PC version and they made it stupid easy to change out logos in the game, I'm like, all right, you can with just some work and swapping out some logos, some basic Photoshop skills, you can very easily start putting real teams into the game. And yeah, within just a few days, people had kind of a basic setup of that. Damn it. All right, at least Vasquez is still controlling this. That's pretty good.
Francis inbounds the ball. Just over 11 minutes left in the second half.
Oh, shit.
The finger roll was laid in by Cossie. He's shooting 100% for the game. Lead pass.
So
Down
yeah,
low.
I'm pretty
The team
excited
was really waiting for it there.
for this
That's
week.
how you
Like I
do it.
said,
Keep the heat on.
I've had a busy
Wait
week
for the
this
misstep
past
and then
week.
capitalize.
I
It's 2 for
think
2
you
for
can
the
make
game.
it.
That last
Hey.
ball by Chuisi.
That's a great shot.
A lot of
Standing
stuff to
in
deal
much
with
room,
with
though, and it
buying a
was
house.
still knock it down.
A lot of money just going out the door just like that.
Butler passes it up
Just
court.
like
From
that.
3, but it's recovered by Francis. Butler. Causey dishes to the left
You
side.
might do X's
Good
because you
job
already
on
have
the layup by
NCAA 14.
Francis.
Yeah, I was going to say, if
They
you
now
already
lead
have
by one.
NCAA 14 and you can play it pretty easily, I'd just do that.
Inside. Backs in. Vasquez takes it
You're
up.
not
Hendrick.
you're not really missing
That's
out
his
on
third
something,
rebound of the
some new
contest.
compelling
The defense
gameplay
closed so quickly that the easy deuce turned into
by
a very
not
tough
buying
shot.
Maximum. Realistically, if you're buying Maximum, you're basically just doing it to continue supporting
Goes
them.
up. Rebounded
That's
inside
basically why
by
I did it, because
Vasquez.
I'm like, I got NCAA football, and I'll definitely play that, but
Lee ends
I don't
it off.
mind at least supporting them, sort of.
Gets it far side. Takes a three.
I will
Gets it to
say,
go.
Canuck plays a little bit worse when it comes to dealing with criticism than
Swing
Axis,
pass, left
but
wing.
it's
Causey.
fine.
Has it right wing. Hendrick passes back to the top of the key. Causey misses, but he'll get 2 shots from the line. And he makes the first.
I feel like I've been doing this whole thing forever. It's barely been an hour and a half. I feel like I've been playing this all damn night. I don't know why it feels like it's so long.
Lee inbounds the ball. Clement fires it way up court. Almost got it.
Ah,
to fall,
damn it.
And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Nice.
Vasquez with plenty of space. Allman.
Yeah, I kind of had to. I think I was playing like a wide receiver. The last time I played Road to Glory, I was a wide receiver, and I had to like will my team to the national championship in my 3rd season.
Fires.
I think that's when I finally won the Heisman, but yeah, I had to like will.
Left in the second half.
I was just like, just throw it up there and let me catch it. I actually made my quarterback like the runner-up. It was kind of funny. It's like he wasn't even an amazing quarterback, but I was just like throw the ball up and let me grab it, and you're fine.
The Cyclones with the block, and they lead by 2. You have to love a 3 who can swat
So that
shots
closed
like a
Legacy,
big man.
one
He has
episode, you
the
had more
length
teams
and
to pick
quickness
from. Like
to do
maybe
that
how
for you,
did you
and to
get
do
more
it in
teams to
style.
pick from?
The Hawkeyes with the
I
denial, and
don't
they
know.
trail by 2. He attacked it with everything he had, but it still wasn't enough.
Good defense, not letting him jam it home.
All
Skips
right,
it to the right
Vasquez,
side.
let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Vasquez shoots.
Hey, fade away.
17 points, and he's his team's
You say you
leading
did
scorer.
NCAA basketball or college hoops dynasty?
up.
I've done both.
Definitely a block.
I mean, I'm currently doing a college hoops dynasty right now, and I used to do an NCAA basketball
Bring
one.
out some reserves.
You're currently watching on YouTube. You're currently watching my college hoops one, and then once upon a time I did an NCAA basketball one, which I'm amazed by the amount of people who like enjoyed it, because it was like my first time sort of streaming,
Ball
so I was
catches
still
it,
trying to
left
get
block.
used to that, and I was still trying to get used to like talking to
Just over
people
8
and
minutes left in the
kind of
second half.
finding my
Feeds
my
right
voice.
side, poked
Which
away,
one did you do
and
on
it's scooped
YouTube?
up
I
by
mean,
Mikhailovic.
kind of
He
both,
picks up
because
tons.
these streams go to YouTube, so both of them are on YouTube. Like everything I've done in this game leading up to this stream right now, I've done on YouTube. But yeah, it's all on there if you look at my playlist. There's an NCAA basketball 10 playlist and a college hoops playlist. That'll show you everything that I've done.
He's off from 14 feet out.
I wouldn't bet on him missing that one again.
Mikhailovic backs down. This crowd
Hey,
couldn't
there
be
we go.
any happier. Just listen to the people in this building.
Let's do. You know what? We'll hold off because I'm not 100% sure what we need
The
more than
Hawkeyes
anything
are
right now.
going to make some substitutions.
I feel like our shot selection more than
Madison
anything
inbounds
is the most
ball.
desirable,
Iowa is
but
really struggling.
I'll let it go for right now.
Causey dishes it to the free throw line. Boyd goes up, gets the finger roll to fall. They draw to within 3.
Our defense has been okay, notwithstanding what we just saw, but
Takes it up.
the shot selection really is kind of the Drizzlies right now. I think on our next timeout, that's what I'll work on.
Still wasn't enough.
Good defense, not letting them jam it home.
Oops.
Sizing up his man.
Nope. Nope. Just let him go. Let him. Nope. Don't be making calls around here. Oh shit.
But they're still behind.
Well, a little bit of everything to deal with. Got a new subscriber on YouTube? Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Beats it far side. Backs him down. Launches one from beyond the arc.
Oh wow. All right.
By Lee. He's got 9. Just
I
over
like
6
Lee.
minutes left
Lee's
in the second half.
been good to us.
Point dumps it off. Madison gets it right wing. Goes up. Gently drops it in. And they now trail by 2.
There we go. Back him up, back it in, back it in. Oh, damn it.
Picked him clean.
Well, the game just slows down for him to the point.
No, don't let him.
Others don't.
There you go.
Errant last shot by Madison. Pass outright. They're going to double team him. Lee.
All right, double team. Let the 3-point guy make the 3 points.
They're now up by 5.
You had 2 NCAA basketball dynasty. Did I? I thought I just did the 1, but I changed the thumbnail up. I think I just did the one with Northern Iowa.
Amazing to see a guard get his hand on so many attempts.
Shot blocking is mostly about timing and anticipation.
Oh,
This
God.
guy has plenty of both.
Leads him with the pass. Madison dishes.
Kind of like with this, I changed up my.
And they might have liked
Eventually, I changed up my thumbnail for
left
Georgia
wing.
logo, but it's yellow. Oh no, that's college hoops. That's college hoops. That's Grambling.
The steal.
Yeah, that's my that's this dynasty now. That was this right here.
easily.
This is actually this is the 16th season of the college hoops dynasty that started at Grambling.
He was more worried about
So yeah, the UNI one was
ball knockers.
okay,
That's why he's
but yeah,
squeezing
this
young
is
Ball.
I started at a tiny ass school for
Bounces it to the
college
right.
hoops.
Releases. His first shot, and it's good by Clement. The Hawkeyes will take a timeout.
All right, shot selection. Although we are starting to hit shots, I would like to hit more shots because I'm probably going to try to take some more threes.
He'll have a tough time playing at full speed with that injury. He may catch himself really favoring the other leg. And before you know it, everything is sore.
Hendrick gets it high post. Dishes left wing. Butler gets the bucket. He's shooting 50% from 3-point range.
Yeah, because the career legacy mode, the more closed legacy in college hoops is really just one of the best things ever. Just like actively trying to work your way up through the ranks of as a college basketball coach. Ooh. I have to go to bed, get up early tomorrow. I understand. If it wasn't for the fact that I have slightly different hours and I can stay up a little bit later.
That's got to be
There
frustrating.
we go.
They desperately need to narrow the gap.
All
and
right,
instead,
let's see
they
here.
come away empty.
All right.
By Iowa.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that ever again. Let's not do that ever again.
Oh, the big fella
All right,
with a
Nick.
tough rebound. No denying
I don't
him
think
on
Nick's
that
been
one.
around for a little while, so let's see if we can't make a little. That's all right.
Fought his
Hand
way
in the
inside
face. Who
and
cares?
slapped down by Vasquez.
Come on.
That offensive rebound didn't come to him by accident. He knew
There you
right
go.
where
He's
to
got
be.
space this time. Boom.
By Cox. The Hawkeyes call time.
All right. Yeah, we'll keep it where we're. You know what? Yeah. We'll do this. We'll do this now. Because we only got 3 minutes left in the game. Helping mom with her business and some schoolwork. Nice.
Inbounds the ball. It's a 9-point spread.
Well, best of luck with that. I got work in the morning, but like I said, it's a little bit later in the morning now. It's kind of funny listening to some of the people that I've worked with now, because I was so used to having to be at work at like 7 in the morning. So like 9 in the morning is a treat for me now. But I'm working with people who show up at like 11 and noon, and they're just like, oh, I could never show up at 9 a.m. I'm like, I've been showing up at 7 a.m. for the last like 2.5 years, so this is great. And especially during Christmas, I was during the Christmas season, I was showing up for work at 5 a.m. So this is really good.
We're going the other way.
It was too late when he realized he was on the line. You've got to be a little more heads up, Vern.
All right, at this point now, it's just time to burn the clock. Unless I get a really good shot like that, then I won't burn the entire clock. I'll take the easy two.
Shoots the three. Hold down inside.
Woo! All right.
Can't seem to put an end to this run. They need to get their offense going, and so
let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Caught. Catches it right side. Chewy hands it off. Deflects the pass.
All right. I guess not make stupid plays like that. Top 10 anime waifus.
Low block.
I probably could make a list. I won't lie. I could probably make a list.
Passes it to the left side. Caught. Puts it up. Knocks down the
There we go.
Iowa.
Like I said, just burn the clock out.
By 18. 1:23 left in the game. Francis,
I like the juxtaposition between, yeah, I don't watch anime, and me going, well, let me see here.
The three was drained by Madison.
The patrician's choice would be this person, obviously, as I just put on an invisible pair of glasses, like, all right, it's time to get to work.
Poked loose.
All right.
But it's
All
retrieved
right.
by Clement.
All
Raises
right.
it. Vasquez snatches the rebound.
Sucks to be you. That's going to burn most of the rest of the clock here. Hell yeah. I like that. I like how the momentum, because it's the end of the game now, everyone's standing up and clapping. Like, because they know this game's over now.
That will be a 5-second call.
What?
Had nowhere to turn, Vern. His man
Stupid.
was in his pocket the entire time and caused the turnover.
Passes to the elbow. Knocked free. But it's recovered by Madison. That last shot netted for three. Lee inbounds the ball. Bold pass. Vasquez throws.
Still put one in anyway.
Iowa State.
Oh, my God.
The Hawkeyes, 82-68. And now it's time.
I guess I probably could have simmed that last little bit there, but I wanted to make absolutely sure we just burned all the clock out. 10 for 13. Look at that. All right, while I'm changing the records here, let's see what the game-changing performance is.
I'm Greg Gumbel, and we're set to bring you the Pontiac game-changing performance.
Remember Pontiac?
Getting momentum on your side is one of the
That's how you
keys
know
to
this is an
winning
old
basketball
game.
games. The Iowa State Cyclones.
Aren't
Use this
ISU and
shot to
Iowa
take off
rivals?
on a
Of course
huge
they are.
run. This game might have had a much different outcome if it wasn't for this sequence.
Thank you, Greg. This is Vern Lundquist for Tracy.
All right, cool. Whatever. We did it. We won. Keep it alive. 56. 91 and 5. Hey, and we can do another year. Of course, no one's going to sign with us right now, but that's fine. Nope, don't watch college hoops. Number 3 in the nation. Who dares to be better than us? West Virginia and Stanford. Excuse me. We're the 3-time defending champions. I think we deserve our due. Look at Villanova, man, at 10-0. Jesus. Kansas is back. Kansas used to not be so great, but Kansas is coming back into this. Texas Tech is really good. I'm not really too worried about Pac-10, considering I only see one. There are 2 teams, a grand total of 2 teams on the top 25. So, yeah. Big East. Big East looks like a pain in the ass. You got West Virginia, Seton Hall, Louisville, and Villa. You got 4 teams in the top 10 alone. Then you got Pittsburgh, Marquette, Notre Dame, Rutgers. Oh, my God. Dude. We're number 2 in the coaches poll. Mid-major poll. Look at that mid-major poll. Look at the freaking... Look at the damn Big East, man. That's ridiculous. Look at that. Friggin' Louisville, Marquette, Notre Dame, Pittsburgh, Rutgers, Seton Hall, Villanova, West Virginia. And that doesn't even include UConn in there. That doesn't include UConn. That doesn't include Cincinnati. That doesn't include Syracuse. That doesn't include... Well, yeah, Georgetown could be pretty good. Look at that. They got one team below 500. And actually... 2 teams that are below is, well, I guess 700. WAC still, I don't know. In this, they definitely are still a thing, but. All right, recruiting. That's what I want to do. Not used to seeing Pac-10. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, man, you are young then. Because yeah, I'm still at a point where it kind of weirds me out to see Pac-12. I gotta remember that it's Pac-12. But yeah, Pac-10. Oh yeah, and then of course seeing Rutgers not in the Big 10, I think it is, and West Virginia not in the Big 12. All right, let's see here. Keep talking to these boys. Let me do my phone calls before I decide to do anything crazy. Right, let me ship out emails to one of my assistants. And then we'll take everything afterwards, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, I saw a request. Game tape there. Game tape there. All right, what are we going to do for our seniors? They got visit, recruit, scout game, nothing, and nothing. Okay, so I lost my ability to go to camp or invite the recruit to campus, which is fine. Because, oh, he already got his campus tour, so that's whatever. The one guy who hasn't gotten a campus tour yet we're far and away his favorite team anyway, so I'm not gonna burn my points on that. Might as well not. Not really gonna mean much. So yeah, the one I wish we'd still had was this one, but I think it's okay. I think even with this, I think we have so many guards we can move one of them to shooting guard if we really wanted to. So the fact that we have a couple of these guys, I'm not really too focused on that. I mean, I could still get above him, but I might have to start looking into another senior to possibly try to recruit to get a scholarship. Let me see here. We're not far and away, but we're definitely the top guy there. We're really close here, right up there as well there. So we're doing really good because we're keeping up with a lot of these guys on the 5 stars. Can you imagine if we got just a whole recruiting of 5 stars? We haven't done that yet. I don't think I want to say I've gotten maybe 1 5-star guy. I don't remember if I've gotten a 5-star guy, now that I think about it. All right, let me check, make sure I didn't screw anything up. I mean, there's a way to look at least. Well, that's not it. Coach profile. Have I? How many 5-star guys? Okay, so I've definitely signed a 5-star guy, and it was in season. And on a high school All-American and Mr. Basketball. We've never signed the top recruit yet, or assembled the top recruiting class. We might be able to do that next season. We'll see. I'm amazed we've never had a conference player of the year, considering how we absolutely destroyed the Southwest Conference when I played for Grambling. We never had a guy who was the top guy in this, even just as conference. All right, so get to the Clemson game. Back up, and there we go. Not sure what I'm going to do after this. I could do WMMA. That definitely is a thing, because that would be next on the little rotation for me. And that would get me closer to doing TEW, which is really what I want to get going on again. Let me save that again just to be safe. Just to be safe. There we go. All right. So there we go. Number 3 in the nation. We are 8-0. I'm actually surprised we've actually had a couple of big wins here. You know, obviously the home wins are pretty obvious. I'm gonna get those, but being able to beat St. John isn't a huge thing, but being able to beat Arizona, especially how handedly we did it too. We're gonna be simming the game against Villanova. Do I want to? That's gonna be a big game, man. That could be our biggest game of the season. Wow, really? They're only an 86 and they're like this? Well, we might be able to beat them even on the sim. Clemson, we're just going to destroy Clemson, so that's cool. And we'll sim through Penn State, which is okay. Florida, we haven't faced Florida in a while, so that'll be interesting. Why your logo look like the Louisville mascot? That's just how the old Iowa State Cyclones logo looked at the time. Yeah, they used to be named the Cardinals way long ago, like literally the 1890s. And then they became the Cyclones. Like, because an actual twister came. I think it was either during a football game or like postponed a football game or something. It like ripped apart part of the stadium, so they became the Cyclones. So that's why we have a cardinal for our mascot, is because once upon a time in the 1800s they were the Cardinals. There's a quick history lesson. So there we go. Probably play WMMA, but I want to get something to drink first, so I will be doing that for you guys on stream. But if you're watching this on YouTube, this will be the end of this video. So thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you next time.